Good morning, Jay.
Ricker.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, Ed Drost here. Look, yesterday we had Dr. James Baker and Dr. C.V. Helsel on, and they were both talking about why they decided to use three products, and also Dr. Baker has a preventative wellness clinic or practice, and so trying to stop disease before it starts, or get in front of it, I guess you would say, with the proper health and nutrition. So they were just talking about three. That was part one. We're doing part two, and here we go.
Great, let's do
You
it.
told me about the advanced delivery technologies. It was an easy yes, and all of the boxes have been checked. So
yeah, I agree. I mean, people can go out and find a lot of the ingredients, and probably have everything from glutathiones to curcumins or whatever. That's fine. They're out there, but you got to get it into the body. It's not what we eat, it's what we absorb that's most important. And we have that ability at three that's above and beyond anything I have seen before. And that's why I like these products so much.
absolutely. I love getting those testimonials, the before and afters, I know it's just, objective data, but those never get old when those come in. And we're going to get to those here in a little bit, but you're an internist, you're a brilliant internist. So tell us let's talk about the gut, because, so many things are linked back to that. And I can't think of anyone better to ask than you. So tell us, let's just talk a little bit about gut health.
You bet. Well, it's great to talk about that, because it's something that really is, it's a hot topic in medicine now. It wasn't up until just a couple of years ago. I discuss this with every single patient. And most people don't realize about 80% of our immune system comes from the bacteria in our gut. Our microbiome is what it's referred to. It is a leading cause of cardiovascular disease, and that is an abnormal gut biome. And so I actually have a blood test that was developed from the Cleveland Clinic that every one of my patients gets done. And that gives me an idea of how healthy their gut biome is. And, in the three international products, there are things that we have available in there, ingredients that help us tremendously to help support a normal, healthy microbiome. And I won't go into the quorum sensing and all the fun stuff that we can talk about in the science of the gut, but nonetheless, we look at it on everyone because it's directly related to your immune system and cardiovascular disease, both brain health as well, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, $1 million question. And I know this isn't even a fair question. It's not even a fair question, but I'm going to ask it anyway, because it's like saying, I want you to pick your favorite kid. But I'm going to put it this way, if you were alone on an island and you could only take one product with you, what would that one product be? What's your favorite product? Do you have a favorite? I know you take all 6 every single day like I do, but what is your favorite product? What's your non-negotiable?
I agree with you. Lisa and I both take all 6 of them. Immune probably has to be my favorite overall because of the science involved in it, the multiple delivery technologies that are involved just in the one product. We mentioned about the gut biome. I'm such a believer of how important it is to keep our gut healthy. And immune is amazing for that. Between the quercetin and the ionic silver and the zinc and a lot of the other things that are in it. So many things are in immune that affect not only our immune system, as the name of it implies, to help us achieve an optimal immune health, but so much more than that. Like I said, the cardiovascular health, even from making sure our gut is healthy. So immune is probably the answer to that question if I had to pick one right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes. For me, I love immune. In Missouri, we have allergies this time of year that are not fun, but immune, because it's an immune modulator, it's like I have my allergy symptoms are virtually nil. So I love that for just the allergy factor, let alone all the other things that it helps. So I do love that. But if I was alone on an island and I could only take one product, it would have to be, well, I've kind of renamed this, but don't tell anybody. It's called my Fountain of Youth. So the little purple pouch, the Eternal, I love that product. I used it exclusively. I've always been proactive with my health, similar to you, but I used that product exclusively for 7 days. I ran into my girlfriend. She's like, what are you doing? Your skin's glowing. You look different. You look younger. You have to be doing something you haven't told me about. And I said, well, I just started this collagen product about a week ago. And she's like, well, I want some. And so I love all of the products like you do, but that one has to be my favorite product. So
the antioxidants are incredible. You're exactly right.
The glutathione glow, I think it's undeniable, you know.
I agree. Glutathione is amazing. It's one of my hero nutrients is glutathione. So you're exactly right.
Yes, love it. Okay, well, what do you think? Should we move over to the testimonials
Sure. I'd love to hear from these folks.
Okay, awesome. Well, first up tonight, you guys, we have Maria coming to us from Miami, and she is a trainer. And, you know, those trainers, sometimes it's hard. They're very knowledgeable about nutrition, and sometimes it's hard to get them to take a look. But wait till you hear Maria's testimonial. Maria, take it away and share.
Thank you, Dr. Seavey. Thank you for that introduction. And yes, I am a trainer, and I've been a trainer for over 25 years. I'm giving away my age. I've done everything, right? So I've done martial arts. I'm a black belt in karate. I've ran triathlons. I ran marathons, many of them. I boxed for many years. A lot of wear and tear, you guys, a lot of wear and tear. And I've protected my clients. I've been injured. So I protected my clients. I know what's right. I know what's wrong for the body. I have a license in nutrition as well. So I really know, and I love the right nutrition. I'm all about proactive wellness, right? So when I came across these products, it was life-changing for me in many ways. And I can give you testimonials about, I want to say at least 4 of them, right? So more importantly than anything, I'll give you the one that has really changed my life. And I can't believe this happened. I never thought in a million years by taking Revive that this would happen. Okay. So I was starting to go numb about 2 years ago, numb in my hands when I was sleeping. I had no pain. There was no pain in my hands. I would just go numb. And, you know, because I exercise so much, I sleep really well. So thankfully, I've always slept really well. I knock out once I go to bed and wake up and I'm refreshed, right? And so it was waking me up. And I was, and my husband would be like, "But something's wrong with you. This is terrible." And I'm like, "I'm going numb." And it's, you guys, you can imagine, it's so scary to go through that. I got tested, you know, nerve tested, you know, my neurological, everything. And okay, nothing was wrong. Then went to another doctor, 2 doctors said carpal tunnel. But I was like, you know, I don't have pain. I know that carpal tunnel, you would have pain. And I don't have any pain. I just go numb at night. So I got together with a great physical therapist friend of mine, extremely knowledgeable. He has a doctorate. He ran some tests. And he said, "Maria, sorry to tell you, and I'm actually happy to tell you, you don't have carpal tunnel. This is not carpal tunnel. You have inflammation. You have a lot of inflammation. Have you done a lot of martial arts? Have you done a lot with your wrist? And you have very small wrists. You have inflammation." And so he gave me a few exercises. I got to say that, you know, they did help a little bit, but it didn't go away. Like it helped a little bit. This is before I became friends with Revive. I get on Revive, and about a month and a half later, and I never thought in a million years that this would happen. I thought I was going to take these products and just feel happy and good. No, it went away. It went away, and it's Revive. And I got to tell you, it just, I couldn't believe it. It was just life-changing for me. You know, being with the background that I have and knowing what I know about the body, that was just remarkable. And I got to tell you, like my mother, thankfully, like, of course, when I got my mother on these products. My mother's 85. She has AFib. She has AFib, and she's had a few episodes. It's been pretty scary. You know, we're always watching her. And most recently, she got off 2 meds because she's been consistent. And with the help of her doctors, I know that, this has been miraculous for her. And just like you, Dr. Seavey, I can talk about immune too. I suffered horribly from allergies. I mean, it was to a point that in the mornings, couldn't breathe. I was sneezing all the time, and they had said, take Zyrtec every day. I was like, I was starting to do that before I discovered immune. And then, I did a lot of research and, it's not that good to be taking every single day a Zyrtec, right? So I got on immune. And just the same, it took a little bit of time, not too long, maybe a good 2-3 weeks. Allergies went away. No more.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Dr. Baker, what do you think about those results? I know you're not surprised because you hear this all the time, but kind of delve into that a little bit. Maria, that's incredible.
Thank you.
Maria, that is a great story. And of course, the immune, like I said, being my favorite product, when our immune system, we do regulate it, it is basically something that just helps us to get back into a normal response to those things that we're exposed to out there, and we don't have an over response or something that gives us those allergy symptoms. So immune is great for that. I want to touch though, and you mentioned Revive. I have a similar background as you do. I'm a martial arts person, ran way too many miles through the years, so I've dealt with a lot of arthritic issues. But the curcumin, the black cumin seed, the boswellia, I mean, those are incredible natural or when we say anti-inflammatories, I sort of hate to say that sometimes, they're inflammatory regulators, okay? Because sometimes inflammation is a good thing, right? So that's why I think these are so amazing. And Revive, for any people who are active, it has to be a mainstay. So great testimonial. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes. And I have to say, Revive is my second favorite product because Dave and I, in our empty nester season and our 5th decade, have fallen in love with pickleball. And so we're a little obsessed with pickleball. And of course, we don't do NSAIDs in this household. We're pretty holistic and we don't want any of those side effects. So when Revive came out, I have to tell you, in just a few days, virtually, I had very little inflammation. My recovery from the workouts, I could go out and play 3 to 5 hours. And I was like, holy cow, this is incredible.
Yes.
So I love Revive too. And that's my mom's favorite product. So love that. So thank you
and I
so
have
much.
To tell you, Dr. Seavey, that my second favorite, right? Second, maybe third, because immune is amazing, is Eternal. I love it. I give it to my children. I always say it's just so good for you, right? The resveratrol, the glutathione. Oh my God, the pomegranate. I mean, like, come on, give that to your kids. You know what I'm saying? My kids love it. I mean, they
Absolutely.
go, Mom, I'll take this any day over any candy.
Yes.
Wow.
And think of the benefits they're having, right? Versus that junk.
This is the secret, you guys. My little 3-year-old granddaughter loves this. We do our little purple pouch together. And so it's, they love it. It tastes good. So love the purple pouch. So great minds think alike, Maria.
Yes.
Very cool.
Okay, let's bring up our.
Unmute, Ed.
Yeah, that was a great testimonial, huh, Stephen?
Yes, very, very good. Yeah, Maria's got a powerful story. I mean, with all of the heavy duty sports that she's been involved in, to be able to have that kind of an awesome turnaround for her wrists and her hands. That's that's her business. She needs to be able to work with people as a trainer.
Yeah.
So, and to not have that keep her up at night, literally. So very, very good stuff.
Yeah, like you say, you don't realize how certain things just, affect you over time. So, I mean, I know you love Revive. Said, you've been using that. Avid hiker and biker and
skier,
all around active guy.
All the stuff that I do too much of, and it's just, what I mean. Overdoing it, when my body gives me some feedback, it's for muscle repair and joint recovery. It's fantastic.
So
really, really good.
Well, anyway, we're going to have a couple more testimonials in the next couple of days, but
cool.
That's about all it is. You can wrap it up if you can go to you can check us out at temovement.com.
Mhm.
Pedro, Stephen Reeker. Connect with us on social media.
Yeah,
And we got plenty of information we can send you about all of our products.
we do. We have great information on the products. We've got great tools and systems for people that understand the idea that they will feel better, and other people will notice that, just like people noticed when Dr. CV started taking Eternal and some of the other products. Yeah, we have all the tools and systems needed to share with folks, generate a side income residually, and we'd love to have you join us in the fastest growing team in the company. All right. So with that, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. And Ed, you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you folks on the next one.
Yep. See you, Stephen.
All
Have a
right,
great
that's
day,
all.
buddy.
See ya.